Hello, Professor C here. In a previous example, I showed you how to do the payroll calculation version 1, where you take in the hours and check in the hourly rate, and you determine regular pay, overtime pay, and double time. And this is the code we looked at, and it does work. Here's the regular pay, here is the overtime, and here's a double time. Do you see any redundancy? The R word in coding is bad. That stands for redundancy, repeating code. And if you said regular hours is here, that's one place, regular hours is here, that's a second place, and regular hours are here is a third. It's the exact same piece of code done over 3 times. So I'm going to challenge you, could you have rewritten this code where you don't have redundant? You only do the regular pay once, you only do the halftime pay once. Notice regular pay is done 3 times and overtime's done, or halftime here and here. So what I'd like you to do is think about how we could have rewritten this code. So fortunately, I've already done that for you, and here it is. So the first top of the program is exactly the same. Where it differs is right here. If hours is over or greater than overtime hours, so if you entered more than 40 hours, you come into here. Notice if you did not, it skips it entirely. So if you enter in 40, we skip this and just do 40 times the pay rate, whatever it is, or 35, whatever was less than 40 we did. And notice the calculations are only done once. We manipulate the hours. So let's just go through this and I'll give you some examples. So if you worked more than 40 hours, you come into here. Then you check if you worked more than 60 hours. If you did, you take the number of hours, subtract the double time, which is 60, and you get double time hours. And then you adjust the hours down, and then you adjust the halftime hours. So in this code, we manipulate any hours over 40, and then we do the calculations once. So let's run the code. Okay, let's move this over here. All right, so let's say someone worked 39 hours at $15 an hour. So what happens, we come in here, is 39 greater than 40? False. We skip all this and come down to here. Let's run it a second time. We type in 55 hours at $20 an hour. Notice we've got regular and halftime. So we come in here. Is 55 greater than 40? The answer is true. Is 55 greater than 60 hours? That is false. So we come down here and we take 55 minus 40 and we get 15 hours overtime, and we reduce the hours by 15. So we isolate or extract out the 15. We subtract 15 from the hours. So when we come down here, 40 hours times 20, 15 hours times 20 at 1.5, and 0 hours at double time. So let's come back over here and let's run the double time. So we're going to run it one more time for you to see what's happening. Okay, so I'm going to type in 65 hours at $35 an hour. There's the answer. Let's see what happens. Is 65 greater than 40? True. Is 65 greater than 60? True. 65 minus 60 gives us the 5 hours. From hours, we subtract away the double time, which is 5. And then we come down here and we take 60 minus 40. We get the halftime hours and reduce the hours down. So right here we have in double time 5 hours. In halftime we have 20, and in regular hours we have 40. And that is how we get the answer.